Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, I guess we're not ready, are we? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Bismillah.
عن ابن مسعود رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه قال إن الصدق يهدي إلى البر وإن البر يهدي إلى الجنة وإن الرجل لا يصدق حتى يكتب عند الله صديقا وإن الكذب يهدي إلى الفجور وإن الفجور يهدي إلى النار وإن الرجل لا يكذب حتى يكتب عند الله كذابا متفق عليه.
Man, you've heard this hadith so many times, it's so easy. Stand up. Abdullah bin Mas'ud. عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إن الصدق البر رجل لا يصدق من الكذب لا يكذب
حتى يكتب عند الله كذابا.
متفق عليه. Come on, Mr. Pizza. No محاولة, nothing. Malik, we see you. We see you.
Wait, which one?
They're both Abdul Malik, so we call him Malik, we call him Abdul Malik, so that's why there's no confusion. Alright, this next hadith is short and beautiful, concise, and to the point. Alright, so this is hadith number 9, leave off doubtful matters. Doubtful matters are what?
Shaitan.
There's no doubt about shaitan.
Something that you question, you don't know whether Allah would approve you doing.
Yeah, so you're not sure if it's halal or it's haram. Yeah, because the hadith of Nu'man ibn Bashir, we quote a lot in these classes with the hadith. No, we don't need the whole hadith.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he didn't tell you.
Yeah, so the halal is bayin, the halal has been made clear, the haram has been made clear, وَبَيْنَهُمَا أُمُورٌ مُشْتَبِهَاتٌ. There are these doubtful matters, these things that are not clear. And who knows these affairs? Alright, so who are those?
The scholars.
The scholars. Okay, the people that are rasif, it means what?
Firm.
Yeah, they're like well grounded, they're like anchored into knowledge. Alright, rasifun al-ilm. So what should a person do if he falls into these doubtful matters? So if you have a person of knowledge available, you go back and you ask that person. If you don't have that person available, what? Leave it alone. That's what we're going to see here. Alright, so عن أبي محمد الحسن بن علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنهما قال حفظت من رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم دع ما يريبك إلى ما لا يريبك فإن الصدق طمأنينة والكذب ريبة رواه الترمذي. So in this hadith of Nabi Muhammad and Hassan ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, so this is who?
The grandson of the Prophet.
Yes, exactly. رضي الله عنهما, he said that I memorized حفظت من رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. So I memorized this statement from the Messenger of Allah صلى الله عليه وسلم. And that means what? To leave off something. Like so, for example, that not to be confused with what? ضع هذا. ضع ولا ضاد, it means what? Like put it down, place it down somewhere. But da' something, it means what? Leave it completely, just leave it off. So he said, da' ma yuribuk. Alright, so to leave off that, leave that which causes you doubt. Ila ma la yuribuk, to that which doesn't cause you doubt. So what causes you doubt? What? Leave it. No, I'm saying, he says what? Leave it. If you're doubtful about something, whether it's halal or haram, leave it. And go to that which you don't doubt, which is what? But you're sure that it's halal. And you're sure it's permissible for you to do. So if there's something that you're about to eat and you're not sure, is this halal or not? Leave it. And go to something that you know that you can eat, that you know for sure is what? Halal. There's no issues. This way, you're protecting yourself. Is that what the people do nowadays? No.
They do it even if it's halal.
I don't know, but I mean, the doubtful things, the people, like, they really, oh, come on, man, it might, this, no. Because what did the Prophet say in the Hadith about the people that fall into the doubtful matters? What? كالراعي يرعى حول الحمى يوشك أن يرتع فيه ألا وإن لكل ملك حمى ألا وإن حمى الله محارمه وإن في الجسد مضغة إذا صلح صلح الجسد كله وإذا فسد فسد الجسد كله ألا وهي القلب. So he said, you going into those doubtful matters is like a shepherd grazing, allowing his sheep to graze right on the borders of a protected land of one of the kings. And if they're just about to go into that land, and if they go into that land, what happens to you? The king's going to snatch you up and imprison you and do whatever he wants to do to you, right? So, and he said, after this, the Prophet ﷺ said, he said, لِكُلِّ مَلَكٍ حِمَى, that every king has his protected land, and nobody's allowed to use. So it's only for, for the government use, right? He said, وَحِمَ اللَّهِ, he said, that protected land of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is what?
It's prohibitions.
The prohibitions, محارم. على وإن في الجسد مضغة, inside the body is an organ. إذا صلح صلح الجسد كله. Somebody's gonna have to put somebody. That's it. Ijlis. I'm gonna have to start snatching belts off here in a second. All right. And they said that in the body there's an organ. If it's upright, the whole body will be upright. If it's corrupt, then the whole body will become corrupt. It's the heart. So this is because of what? Yeah, so it becomes corrupt when you fall into doubtful matters and you fall into haram matters. Because as long as you continue to go into those doubtful matters, you are going to fall into what? Haram. Man waqa'a fi shubahati waqa'a fi haram. And then he went to that example. So before he gave the example, the Prophet said, Man waqa'a fi shubahati waqa'a fi haram. That whoever goes into those doubtful matters, for sure he's going to do what? He's going to fall into haram, no doubt. So from taqwa is that we leave these things alone. فإن الصدق, because truthfulness, طمأنينة. طمأنينة means what? Safe. I'm safe. No, I'm safe. راحة النفس. Like comfort. You feel comfort in what? No, you feel comfort with truthfulness. When you're telling the truth, you feel comfortable, right? You got nothing to hide. But when do you feel that discomfort? When you lie, because you got to remember the lies. And then sometimes you get some people that I call them pathetic liars, but the doctors call them pathological liars, right? They're pathetic because everybody knows he's a liar, right? But he tells a lie to this person, lie to that person, lie to that person. He's got to remember all the lies. That's too much, man. Life is too precious to be wasting on garbage like that. So no, the sidq tama'nina, being truthful. And what did we talk about yesterday? Truthful in what? Peace of mind.
Words and actions.
Truthful in what?
Words and actions.
And not just truthful in your words, but truthful in what?
Actions.
And your actions. That your actions are in accordance with Islam. Because we say what? I'm a Muslim. And you say you're a Muslim, but you're not acting like one. And guess what? You're not very truthful, are you? So yeah, your actions have to match up to what you say. فإن الصدق طمأنينة والكذب ريبة. And lying is what?
No.
It's doubt. Because it causes you to like what? You know, constantly your chest is always going to be constricted and narrow and weight, you know, because what? You're always worried about what? Somebody's going to find you out. Somebody's going to catch you in a lie. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? You're always hiding stuff. But if you're telling the truth, what? You know, you don't care. Truthful with yourself. But the first thing that you have to be truthful with was what? With Allah. To be truthful with Allah. Allah already knows what's in your heart, so there's no point in lying to Him.
So, like, what if you, like, tell the truth, but the people, like, take it as a lie?
Who cares what the people? Who cares? You're not created to please the people. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I did not create the humans, the jinn and the humans, except for to do what? To worship Allah alone. We're not here for the people. The purpose of our creation is not to please the people. We have to deal with people, so we have to act right and civil with people, and we have to fulfill rights that people have over us. But if you're telling the truth and you're trying to call the people to the truth and they want to say, oh, you're lying, or they want to insult you, who cares? Who cares? The important thing is how you feel. You know that you told the truth, right? You know that you did what you're supposed to do. Who cares what the people say? The thing that destroys most people is being concerned about what?
Future.
Everybody else. What the people are doing. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Man, the Joneses can go to hell. Nah, man, you focus on yourself. Focus on making sure that you got to do what you got to do. You're telling the truth and you're doing the actions that you're supposed to do as a Muslim. And don't care what other people say, what other people do, what other people gossip, and who cares? You make sure that you're right with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you die, you get put in that grave. People can say whatever they want. Trust me, that's not going to affect anything on the day of judgment. What did they used to say to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What are the insults that they used to tell the Prophet? Sha'ir, you're a poet, you're just a poet. The Quran, the greatest of all language, the greatest book that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to mankind. And what did they say? Oh, you're just a poet. What else did they say? They called him Kadab. They said, called him Majnoon. They said, you're crazy. There's a jinn teaching them all this stuff. What else? Sahir. They called him a witch. You know, a kahin. They called him the person who looks at the stars and tells the future. You know, look at all these names to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Did that stop him from doing what he had to do? No, because he was only seeking the pleasure of Allah. He wasn't seeking the pleasure of the people.
They said he wanted power, control, and authority over the people.
Yeah. He just wanted to control everybody, change their religion, and what's up? Allah controls the hearts of the people. We don't control the hearts of the people. Allah controls that. We're not concerned about the people. We give the people their rights. We do what we have to do. Huh? Huh? I'll find it. After the class is over. Any other questions? That's it. اللهم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك اشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك. I didn't bring your book. I haven't seen you. Give him your book.
Ask the sisters if there's any questions. Ask them downstairs if there's any questions.
That's the Mencia, man. We keep forgetting them downstairs almost now.
Yeah, but I'll be the one.
You gave him your book, right? Give him the daily hadith, and I'll take another one when we get home.
I know this is the road to really.
We forget it, but I'll be getting read up tonight.
Sorry about that. What's up?
Is this because this is the road to Tirmidhi, but it's accurate, like.